Okay, this is the second part of the crazy 4x4x4 type 3 tutorial. And in the last video I solved all of the green and the blue inner edge pieces, as well as inner edge pieces for the middle layers. Now the next thing I want to do is to get all of these pieces. Now as I said before, these two pieces are connected, these two pieces are connected, these two are connected, these two are connected, and so on. So I can treat these two as a corner piece, and I'm going to use the same algorithm as to solve the 3x3x4 or 3x3x2 for this one. And that is this algorithm right here. Now again, when I say the right or the left, it's going to mean 2 layers in. The front as well. So in here, the only ones I'm using is right and front. So the right and front are going to be 2 layers in. The up and down is going to be 1 layer. So before I do that, I want to see which pieces are actually solved, or on to the right side, green or the blue. So I can see here that the orange and yellow are correct. This yellow and red is correct. This orange and white is correct. And only this yellow and orange is incorrect. So first figure out which piece I need. I already have this one. I have this one. And I also have this one. So the only piece I don't have here is the red and white. So first search for the red and white that belongs up to this side. And here I found a red and white, but it already matches, which means that it belongs onto the blue side. So find the other red and white that should be on this side, like this, red and white. And you can see that they're not correct. They're on the wrong side. So I need to put this one up here and replace it with this yellow and orange. So to do that, I have to first put the yellow and orange anywhere, as long as I make sure that I'm going to move that piece down, and move this red and white piece out of the way, but in the spot where the solved piece, this white and orange, will be next to it. So I have to move these two down. Now these two are solved, so I need to move this over here. When I bring it back up, I have all the pieces I need. They're just in the wrong order. So now, I'm going to start with the blue side just because 2 pieces are already solved relative to each other. And all I have to do is to switch the white and red with the orange and white. So, first I have to take the 2 solved pieces onto the left side, and then I'm going to use this algorithm. So again, when I say right, I mean 2 layers in, and when I say front, I mean 2 layers in. Up and down are with just 1 layer. So first, I'm going to do 2 right, up, 2 right, up inverted, 2 right, 2 front, up inverted, 2 front, down, and 2 right. Now I've solved all of these inner edge pieces over here, and I have to do the same to this side. So if you notice, this particular side has no pieces solved relative to each other already, so you can start from anywhere. So I'm going to do the move again, starting anywhere. I'm going to do right twice, up, right twice, up inverted, right twice, front twice, up inverted, front twice, down, and right inverted. And 2 rights. Put this one back. And as you can see, these 2 pieces are now solved. And make sure these 2 pieces that are solved are on the right, I mean the left, and the 2 not solved pieces on the right. So from here, same move one more time, and it should be solved. So, 2 right, up, 2 rights, up inverted, 2 rights, 2 fronts, up inverted, 2 fronts, down, and 2 rights. Put this one back. Now you solved all of your inner edge pieces. Now the next thing you want to do is to get all of the outer edge pieces connected together. So with the blue and red, I need to connect it with another blue and red, this one. And to do this, you have to know how to solve the 4x4x4 regular, which I'm assuming you do know how to solve. So first, I'm going to take two pieces that match, like this blue and blue and red, and make sure they're on opposite sides. So over here, it's on the right, here it's on the left. And to speed things up, I also want to have the piece that matches with this red and white onto one of the sides. So look for the red and white piece, and that piece is actually down here. So first I want to move this out to the side. Now from here, the first thing I'm going to do is to match the two blue and reds. Now they're matched, and I have to bring this one back up. So before I do that, I want to replace this with a piece that is not solved. And I'm going to replace it with this red and white piece. By doing that, you can see that as I move up, this red and white will match also. So that just speeds up things a little bit. Now look for two other pieces, like the green and whites. Now if I bring this down, the green and white pieces match. And I also need the blue and yellow piece, which is over here. Replace this blue and yellow piece with the white and greens. Now, if I bring it back up, the blue and yellows also match as well. Now here are two green and reds. And as you can see, they're not opposite of each other. So you can either flip it around first and then do the same move, or you can do the same move slightly altered. So to do the same move slightly altered, all you have to do is start out this way so they don't match. But what I'm going to do is take this out and flip it in the opposite way. So that way the green and red will be on this side, and when I move the other green and red back up, they will match. So first, do this. I'm going to replace this one in the opposite direction. So take it out one side and put it back in any other side. Now when I bring it back up, green and red will be solved. Now over here, there's two green and yellows, and also two red and yellows. Now if you do the same exact move that I did just before this, then you can solve both of them at once. So this one, you have to make sure that they're both directly across from each other. So first I'm going to put in here, take it out, and replace it in backwards. So now when I bring it up, the red and yellow will match with the red and yellow, and the yellow and green will match with the yellow and green. Like that. Now I have a couple more to do. Here's the orange and whites. And the piece that's going out and coming back in is the green and orange. That's on the side. So I can start now. Match the orange and white. Replace it with the green and orange piece. And when I put it back up, green and orange piece match as well as the blue and orange. So now I've solved all of the outer edge pieces as well. Now from here, I'm assuming that you know how to solve the regular 3x3x3, which is pretty much all you need to know, or the circle cube, which is a little more convenient. So now I solved everything else like a circle cube. I'm going to solve the white piece first. One layer. Here I solved the first layer. Well, the first layer across. And then I had to get in the corners. as you can see, this whole side is complete except for these corner pieces. But just in case you haven't noticed yet, all the edge pieces always travel with their corner pieces. So these two will always travel with this one and this one, just like on the circle cube. So if I solve this piece in here, then this corner piece will automatically be solved. So first I'm going to solve for that edge piece. As you can notice, this white corner piece is solved. And just do that a couple more times. That corner piece is solved. Now that automatically solves the first 3 layers. Now I'm just going to solve the last part, like a 3x3x3. And since this one's already solved, you don't have to do anything with this. Now just rotate the corners. Now I solve the crazy 4x4x4 type 3. Thank you for watching.